What is going on, all you amazing viewers to Play Later? How we doing today? Been having some great dice rolls. I know the Tacoma Grand Tournament just wrapped up a little bit ago. Did you go? Did you have any successes? I don't know. Drop some comments. I'd love to know. But as you know by that thumbnail, everything else you clicked on to get here today, yeah, we're jumping back into the world of Adaptus Imperialis, Legio Titanicus? I don't know. But the Legion Imperialis, oh dear God, Porphyrion, the Acastus Knights Porphyrion box set. Yeah, we're going to get into all this really cool stuff in just a moment. You know how we do things here on the channel. We have to get the adulting out of the way before we can play. So first up is a word from our unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical filled products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical filled products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Great man, great company, great everything. Seriously, click that link right down below in the description box. If you're into grooming and taking care of yourself and smelling good, you want to go see Johnny Slicks. Make sure you abuse the ever-loving F out of that viewer-exclusive code that he provided you guys. Okay. I gotta admit, I am a sucker for Titans. I am a sucker for the Knights. There's just something about them, the lore, and everything else. Whenever one rolls out, I want it. It's a lot easier to get them in the Legion Imperialis scale and the Adaptus Titanicus scale than it is to go to my better half and go, hey, I want to drop $5,000 on a Warlord Titan. I like living inside and owning things, okay? That's all I'm going to say. So, I didn't know much about these guys, but I knew they were bigger because they come on, I think it's like a 60mm city base because it's Legion Imperialis. So I went to G-Dub's website. And it says the Knight Acastus are amongst the most heavily armed and armored of all Knights chassis in service. Each is a symbol of favor by the lords of the machine cult, and even the greatest Knight's household cannot claim more than a handful. The Knight Porphyrion, whatever, the Knight Prophylactic variant is a towering behemoth possessed of size and power which rivals that of a Scout class Titan. Now you see, I was thinking it was like a little bit bigger, but of a Warhound. Yeah, I don't know, just me. But it's something new to paint, something fun, and it was kind of cool. Scout class type, capable of sundering armored formations, enemy fortifications, and rival knight armors with contemptuous ease. Okay, so that means he's a little Billy Badass walking the battlefield, right? Now give me just a second as I scroll through. I am currently filming this on Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024. We gonna pop up here? Come on now. Sorry, my iPad's acting kind of silly. Alright, there we go. Now, on G-Dub, they were about 60 bucks. Over on Amazon, it's $51. Prime, 1 day eligible. Don't get me started on Prime, but there you go. Okay, so there's the back of the box for all of you who like to see it. You get to, I like their squat little design where they're walking in there with those heavy cannons and just laying down fire and trying to destroy things. I thought that was awesome. So instantly that attracted me to it, and not to mention, I don't have it. It's brand new Knights. Chris wants Knights. Chris wants stuff to paint. You know how it goes, right? You know the sickness of the gray plastic. All right, let's get into the box. Then I'm going to show you one that I've put together. I couldn't wait. I couldn't. Sorry. Okay, so right off the bat, you get your command deck. Pretty standard, right? So for one of these bad boys, it's about 150 points plus weapons. Okay. You've got the option to swap in Magna las cannon and Iron Storm missile pods. You've got the option to swap in, what do we got here, twin conversion beam cannon and Karachnos mortar battery. And you can swap out their auto cannons for twin las cannons. So you've got some options here. The funny part is when I was building this, the las cannons and the magma cannons, they look the exact same. But still. Okay, hold on. You stay there. Come on, man. You two, come on out. Okay. Sorry. You get 2 of the Legion Imperialis cityscape bases. Seeing how I've already put one together, I can only show you one, right? So you come over here. You get really small transfers, but seeing how I have my own house, I won't be using those. And you get your instruction book. Now, with every other model train, model plane, model car, model, whatever you put together, you know you get instructions. You know everything on the sprue. Where are you, little bastards? There we go. Hopefully you can see that has a number right by it. So follow along in your instruction book and you're going to be fine. Okay. Right off the bat, right through here, I had a slight problem because getting one of those pieces out, you almost came really damn close to clipping off the cables. So you need to be careful right there. The other part is putting the feet together. Okay. Don't do what I did. Now, on the foot, you can see right there, it has multiple little holes, right? What I recommend you do is getting your base leg right there, gluing it in place, and then assembling from there. That way you have the lean down, and you can get the armor plates, which have like the little feeler coming off to get into the hole for the foot. Everything will fit perfectly. I learned that on the second foot, and I went, that's so much easier. So I'm giving you that tip right off the bat. Everything else went no problem. The only other thing that had me stumped, to be honest, so as you're building it through right to here, you see that big cavity in the back carapace? I'm like, why is that there? What's going on? And then, yeah. So your missile rack, the way they have it set up, is it's in the body, it comes out to fire, and then it kind of closes back down. But there's really not a system to secure it in place. It's kind of like a push fit, and hope to God it doesn't pop out. And for me, with painting and everything else, that didn't work, so I glued mine in place in the kind of open position. It looks a little weird, but I'll show you in a moment. So like I said, those were only my 2 biggest things. Just make sure you dry fit, make sure you're shaving your mold lines and taking care of things. Now, because you get 2 in there, you get 2 sprues. Okay. That's the autogun. So obviously I switched out for a las cannon. And that's another one of the missile racks that I swapped out. So this is the guy I built together. So there's really no spare parts, for lack of a better phrase, on a sprue. Games Workshop is notorious for loading you up. So that way if you want to do conversions later on, you've got every opportunity to do it. So this is what a full sprue looks like, okay? You're going to get a little lost at first because there's so many small parts. But once you start assembling, things start clearing up and it goes really quick. All right? But that's the second one I got to put together. And see that little piece right there? Yeah, I lost that on my first one. Somehow with clipping it out and trying to glue it in place, it decided to do a walkabout. But yeah. But okay. So here is the one that I assembled in all its little squat glory. I primed everything with gunmetal gray because basically I'm just going to give it a huge black wash. Not black wash, but either Nuln Oil or, oh dear God. It's a speed paint that I've been using a lot, mixing it with medium and just going all over the top with gray. It simulates like a Nuln Oil and it gives it like a deeper, darker, oilier look. Oh God, I can't remember the name of that thing. Like Graveyard Gray, I think it is. But mixed like 70-30 paint to speed paint. But there it is, and that's what I'm saying on the back with like the missile rack. It fits right in there. Like I said, the up and down, but it's not really anything holding it in place. So, yeah, I just glued mine as if it was opening. And as you can see, right there is where the other little handrail thing was supposed to go, but mine did a walkabout. He's short, he's squat, he's going to be fun, and as you can see, there was a slight, oop, the glue moved, or I should say the piece moved while drying, but yeah, he is going to be fun. I really probably should have clipped that banner off, because I really don't do banners on my knights. There's a lot of things like I want to do with them, but I don't have the capability to freehand, and not on an epic scale. But still, 2, I'm good. No more Warhound or War Dog or War whatever Titans. Yeah, I'm getting kind of sick of the K9 guys. I want some other dudes. My Warlords and my War Masters, I gotta get painted. Like that Psy Titan I brought a while ago. I assembled him. He's kind of been sitting around collecting dust because I've been so busy on other projects. But still, you know the curse of the gray, right? The plague of gray. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But okay. So like I said, there he is. Really, really cool. Went together really easy peasy. It was fun to put them together. It's really rare that I say a miniature is fun to put together. Normally I'm spitting and swearing and wanting to throw it across the room. Not him. But we are at the most amazing part of the video. Ooh, hold on. I don't want to lose anything, so let's get you all back where you're supposed to go. I know. Should have done that off camera, but yeah. Can you just get in there? Whatever. Gonna give me crap. The life of a YouTuber, right? Ha! Beat you. Like I said, I'm at the most amazing part of the video. Seriously, I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Had you heard about these guys before I brought them to the channel? If so, and you put them on the battlefield, how do they fare for you? Do they hold up pretty good? Do they crumble really, really quick? I'd like to know. Like I said, I'm a completionist. If there's a Titan out there, Chris wants it. If there's a Knight out there, Chris wants it. Why? Why not? Right? The more options you have in the tool belt, that kind of thing. Okay, like I said, let me know if you've got them and how they worked out for you, you know? Or what do you even think of them? Let me know. Leave those comments right down below. Now, if it made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that while filming this video, and because it's me, I'm pretty damn sure that it did, hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, help trigger the mighty algorithm. It's really important as a YouTuber to help us kick that algorithm in its butt. I'm giving you free content. Just help me with a like. That's all I'm saying. Help me kick that algorithm. And most importantly, it's going to show some serious love and support to the channel. I really do appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch this video. They're fun to make. They're fun to put these things together. And it's really cool when you can bring something new to the gaming store and they're like, "Ooh, where'd you get that?" Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird look at the Legion Imperialis Acastus Titanicus. Acastus Knights Prophylactic. I can't pronounce that word, so I'm just going with prophylactic. I don't care. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're having a safe day today. And Emperor willing, one day, real soon, we'll be rolling dice across the tabletop.